Meine Verbindung zu Lorraine entstand durch die Tatsache, dass man alles fühlt.
Sie gehört zu den Top-Schauspielern, die ihre Action selber machen. Sie ist knallhart.
Zu Beginn, ohne zu wissen, was sie kann, zerlegten wir alles in 3, 4 Bewegungen. Dann Schnitt, Kamera umstellen, ein paar Aktionen, Schnitt. Doch als wir ihre Fähigkeiten erkannten, ging uns ein Licht auf. Wir hatten hier etwas Besonderes. Lasst uns das nutzen.
Ich änderte die Ansage für das Choreo-Team. Lasst uns größer denken, mit längeren Einstellungen und komplexeren Abläufen. Sie kann 20 Bewegungen machen, ohne Schnitt.
Ich hatte unglaubliche Lehrer, die unglaublich geduldig waren.
Sie hat verschiedene Martial Arts trainiert.
Von Anfang an stand fest, wie ich kämpfen würde. Wie eine Frau wirklich kämpfen kann, ohne sich jeden Knochen in der Hand zu brechen.
Weil sie eine Frau ist und mit Männern kämpft, nimmt sie 2 Hände, wenn die Typen eine benutzen. Wenn sie einmal schlagen, schlägt sie 3-mal. Und sie nutzt ihre Umgebung zu ihrem Vorteil.
Es war wirklich intensiv. Ich krieg das hin. Lass es uns noch mal probieren. Ich kann das. Die Stuntjungs haben so viel abgekriegt. Ich musste eine Menge Drinks ausgeben. Aber es gab keine Verletzungen. Absolut nichts. Sagten sie jedenfalls. Bist du okay? Ich weiß nicht. Vielleicht haben sie erst zu Hause geheult.
Ich wollte dieses Leben. Und irgendwann bringt es mich um. Aber nicht heute.
Atomic Blonde, ab 24. August im Kino.
But there was something about this woman, Lorraine, that really sparked something for me. I don't know why exactly. I don't know if I can articulate it. I just saw an incredible amount of potential in exploring her through this journey. And I think that was the first thing that made me go, there's something here. I'm excited about this. But I think ultimately what's great about her is that she just really wants to win more than the other guy in the room. And I love that about her character. And I think that comes to play in not just the physical stuff, but just even her emotional journey. There's something about her that she has to win. She has to survive. And she wants it really badly. But he just came in with such a visual and such an idea of what he wanted the heart of this film to be and what he wanted it to look like. And it was brave, and it was refreshing, and it was provocative, and it was thought-provoking, and at moments it was uncomfortable. And all of that stuff made me just kind of, you know, inside jump up for joy, because I knew we found our guy. I knew he was the person that I wanted to make this movie with, no matter what. You know, I think all of us wanted it to feel surprising in the element of a soundtrack. So there are parts of it that is, yes, very nostalgic, and then there's parts of it that's super eccentric and based on a lot of like Euro 80s classics that we know. And I love that part of it. I think the soundtrack plays a really important role in place and time, and you always kind of know where you are. And there's a lot of emotion that I think comes from a lot of those songs. And I myself didn't even know that a lot of those songs were written during that period, and they were really about the fall of that wall and this ideology that had to kind of, you know, get quelled and stilled and silenced. And the first time, you know, the first time somebody told me that about Under Pressure, I had no idea that that was written about the fall of the wall. So a lot of those songs just kind of lend themselves perfectly to the storytelling of this movie. I was very excited about the fact that Lorraine was a person that was just really good at her job, and we never explained why she was good at her job or reminded the audience that, oh, by the way, she's a woman and she can have babies and she's emotionally attached to things that people think women should always be attached to. She's just as good as a man. You can take this story and you can flip it, and it works exactly the same way. And that strength is something that I'm really proud of, for myself as a woman to, you know, take part in a film and not make excuses and not play somebody that has to let everybody or an audience know every 5 minutes that she has boobs. That's really great.
I just thought it was such a kind of tricksy, sort of multi-layered, multi-twisting spy story, but not just about the story, about what it is to be a spy in this particular town as David sees it at this time. And I thought it was a really different view of that whole genre, really. So yeah, those are the things I think that drew me to it. And then again, the character of Percival just being such a combustible, self-combusting reprobate. I like the idea that he was a proper spy trusted with national secrets, and that he was, you know, making political moves on his own terms, on behalf of Britain, in the most volatile section of Europe at that time. I thought that was kind of fun. And he also made me laugh, so I was up for it.